Hello everyone and welcome back to Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. As you might have expected, yes, today we will boot up the refinery and, well, you might be able to tell that yes, today we will also start using trains for the first time ever in this republic. So we have multiple big steps forward that we can look forward to. Another thing that we need to do is put some signals on the tracks because, as it turns out, the rail distribution office cannot operate without signals, so that is another thing that we need to take care of. And well, I might as well do a little bit of explaining while I will do so. So, you know, if you didn't see the old video, you should be brought up to speed in terms of signals. And the last big thing that we can look forward to in this episode is the beginnings of a tram line in the town. You know, if we are going to expand this city more in the future, I just wanted to make sure that the people can actually get where they need to go. So yeah, this is going to be the vehicle for that. Anyways, let's not waste any more time and let's get into it. Alright then, let's get started. So, yeah, things are looking a little bit different, right? That is because I installed a texture pack. Yeah, it has been brought up in the comments, and you know what? Might as well give it a try, and let me tell you, I think I like it quite a lot. But I will run it for a couple of episodes, and I will gauge the, you know, the opinions in the comments, and I will decide if I want to keep it long term. But I do like it. Well, anyways, we did start building the oil refinery in the last episode, and I would like to finish it in this one. Thankfully, all the resources are now delivered, and yeah, this one is finished. I believe I did set this to be high priority and high priority. Very good. Okay, so everything should be ready by the time the actual refinery is finished. So that's great. Okay then. Also, right, I really don't know how we would like to go about, you know, maintaining our rail fleet, which is very close to coming up online now. I do believe that the maintenance office can send out the trucks and, you know, maintain the trains right here. I don't think that's going to be a problem. The problem might come with dedicated lines. I don't know how long I want to, you know, have those, but eventually we might want to have these maintained as well. So let me see. I did give it a try in between episodes, and let me just take a look on the road and maintenance. Right. If I build this one here and it is aligned with the other buildings, this one will not be able to reach everything, only maybe 2 buildings at the most. But if I rotate it this way, this way once, then if I put it here, we might be able to squeeze it in, but I don't think I want to do that, because if I put it here, then, you know, we need to basically rebuild this section of tracks and the road as well. So I don't know if I will build a vehicle maintenance depot for these 3 buildings. Eventually I might. For now I'm leaning towards not. Anyways, ooh. Actually, this texture pack makes the night a little bit too dark. That might be a point against it. I guess, as I said, I will gauge the opinions in between episodes, but for now I'm leaning towards keeping it. But if the night is so dark, I might not. I guess it's up to you guys. Anyways, how's this one? This might take a while. We have everything delivered, but still we have plenty of work days left. Well, anyways, I think what I would like to do in this episode is maybe set up a tram line in the town. Basically, if you want to expand a little further out into the outskirts, I still want to make sure that we, you know, make sure everyone has all the services covered. So for example, if I build more houses here and they will not be able to reach, for example, a school, then I want to make sure that they have the opportunity. So what I will do is set up an internal line of, well, trams maybe, and they will be restricted to everyone except workers. So let me see, what can we do about that? I think maybe start here and I will run it along these roads, then go in here, and well, I don't think I will expand too much further this way. So I think we might as well just stop on this street instead of going out all the way to the edge. So I think we will run down this street and then turn in and then come back here. So yeah, basically a circular line around these central blocks. I think that would make sense. And I will exclude the central bus station because that is just for workers. So yeah. Okay, unfortunately this one we will need to build in basically stages because I don't want to block the road for too long. So yeah, I suppose we might as well just get to work. So a road with tram track. And let's start right here. And please let me know when you are finished. Good. Should be set to very high priority or not? Oh, I don't think that's necessary. Just let me know when you are finished. The pedestrians can go around just fine. They have plenty of footpaths. I am a little bit worried about the road traffic. For example, if I make sure that the different junctions are not blocked from both sides, they should be fine. So yeah, you know what, no, I will set these to be high priority. There we go. Okay then, how are you guys, by the way? Yeah, nowhere near. I am tempted to tell the bus station to start moving workers here as well, but unfortunately the exit to the footpath is not finished yet. Yeah, this is high priority as well. Okay, once this one is finished, please let me know. Then I will tell the bus station to, you know, funnel workers to the construction site. Until then, there is no reason. Now, we do want to set up a starting point for all this tram shenanigans. I don't know. Can we use the train depot for this? So if I bring a tram here, will they work? Okay, let me check. If I buy a tram right now, so let's go ahead and buy a tram. Which one do we want to buy? We have the okay, this one is faster but less capacity, and this one is slower but more capacity. I don't think this tram line will be very busy, so I think I will go for these. So let's buy it. I know about the research, just give me a second please. And we have this one on the, or in the office now. So what can carry you? I was afraid of this. You can only move these around with this open hole car and with ships. Okay, so the question is, if I bring them to the train depot, will they be able to get onto the tram tracks this way? Okay, if they are, then we need to build this one out as well. I think I will risk this one maybe burning down if we cannot finish the road in quick enough, but you know what, let's do it real quick. This one, high priority, make it so real quick. Okay, after that I will upgrade this one. That will cut down on the usage on these roads unless I put in a service road. I think we can put a service road through here. Basically, you know, just a usual mod like this. That will open up the road. I will do it once it becomes relevant. Right now it is not important. So, research. Ooh, lovely. We can now influence the radio broadcasts. The next one will be... I think we might as well go for OPEC. So I believe all we need to do is research these both at the same time, and then we should be able to go for OPEC. At least I think so. So yeah, let's go for it. Let's research this one next. Let's just go for 8 party officials. That will be fine. How are you, by the way? Almost 50%. All the resources are delivered. Are you in range of any of the houses? These two. Yeah, you know what? If anyone can make it, do so, but if you cannot make it, it's not important. Still, if you can, go there. And you... Right, I don't think this number is going down all that fast. How is the footpath? Still nowhere near finished. Yes, I know we have all this construction, that is why nobody is making it to the refinery. Oh well, it will be done eventually. Now, do we want to build the tram network from multiple angles? For example, if I build this one here, then this blocks this street, but this one is still accessible. So maybe if I build another section here, then the trucks should be able to get around still. So I think too many people might be using this one. Yeah, I don't think they have too many ways to go through. I didn't really want to put a footpath here, but you know what? I think it might be important to make this one work. So let's just go ahead and put this one in. Yeah, you can go there. There and build this one once again, high priority. Thankfully just a couple of tons of gravel, so it's going to be relatively quick, hopefully. So once this one is in, then the pedestrian should have a clean way through the footpath network, and then you can start upgrading this section of road as well. Yeah, we need to keep all this stuff in mind. Okay. Good, so the asphalt is on location. Well, now it's just a matter of actually laying it down. Do we have any pavers yet? You guys. No, we don't. We do have a roller, but no pavers yet. Should we buy some rollers? Oh, I think for these short sections, the on-foot workforce can take care of it. Shouldn't take too long. I am tempted to engage fast forwarding once again and finish building stuff, because right now we are in waiting mode. So yeah, let's just do it. Let's go ahead and engage warp. Okay, pipeline connection online. This is going to be for selling only, so sell mode please. Next up, where is the road crane going next? Obviously I want to make sure it is going where I want it to go. Where is it? Okay, where did you go? Unfinished pipeline, exactly what I was hoping for. Very good. And done. Good. Okay, so we are starting to make things work. This one next. Okay, this one shouldn't take too long. Only 100 days left. We have plenty of workers. So this should be done fairly quickly now. In fact, maybe one more arrival and we should be golden. Okay, maybe one more bus. Any second now, there you are. Good, okay, and it's done. So, the refinery should be accessible now. I really don't want to get rid of this dirt footpath connection because we still need to maintain this. So yeah, I think I will leave it there. It's going to be fine. So, you. Everything else appears to be finished, right? Yes, I think so. And it is in range. Yes, it is. Okay. Workers, please start building the refinery now. And I think I will set it to 40, 40, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. So yeah, the important buildings are still very high priority. Everything else gets basically equal dibs on the workers. So confirm. Good. And now we do have workers. Great. Okay, we have the road cranes. Do we have the fourth one coming in? Let me see. Bus. No. Where is the road crane now? We do have enough room in the construction rain distribution office. Okay. I think that's acceptable. Yeah. Might as well finish this one relatively quickly as well. Yeah, 1000 days, sure. So you. Great. 1000 days off that 3000 we had before. Almost there. Okay, I think we might as well start setting up the railroad for this. Now, ideally, we should be using the distribution office for this. We might as well wait for everything to be finished. I really don't want to mess around with dedicated lines right now. Plus, if you use dedicated lines, then we would need to, you know, fill this one up completely. And I don't really want that. Yeah, I just want to maintain a relatively acceptable, maybe 10% or 20% fullness on the oil storage. We really don't want to have this one filled up completely just yet. Maybe later once we have the actual domestic production up and running. But until then, there is simply no need. So, yeah. Let's just have this one finish real quick. And the refinery is done. Good. Obviously, in these early days, we don't want to have this many workers here, so let's just go for, yeah, 100. That's going to be plenty enough. And everything else appears to be fine now, so we are feeding out through the pump into the storages, and the storages feed the rail station. And here. Now, which one is the ability? Output 3? Yeah, output 3 is the export. What I will do is basically put a little bit of fuel into this one. Once we have maybe, I don't know, 100 tons, then I will start selling everything. Because, well, we need to start making some money. So anyways, good. Ambulance is not so good, but not much we can do about that. You. Let's finish this one real quick. Construction finished. What was that? Oh, right. Piece of road. Now. I have no idea where I want to have the stations just yet, or the tram stops. I will worry about that later. I think, you know what? Anybody using this road? A couple of people are using it, unfortunately. Okay, let's just put a footpath in real quick. Maybe, yeah, through here. Yeah, that's a bit better. Okay, don't have this node, and please let me know when you are finished so we can put in the tram station. Okay. Where can I put the other ones? I think we can put another one here. So that's going to be 1, 2. Maybe we can squeeze one in here, but I am not too confident about that one. Other than that, I think 3 stops should be enough. I think they should be, you know, one in this corner, one in this corner, and one up here. So I think, yeah, 3 should be enough. So, anyways, done. First things first. You know what? No, we need to have the locomotive in the office to give it orders. So let's go ahead and... You know what? Might as well go for this one. One of the cheapest, and it should suffice for now. Let's go ahead and buy it. And in here, I will buy the cars as well. Here and cargo wagons. There we go. So, let me see. It looks like we only have a single oil car. And this one can carry 17 tons, not a lot. Oh well, I think I will buy maybe 4 of them. So let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, obviously I varied the color so things look a little bit more interesting. And before we proceed, let's take out a little bit more of the loan. Let's go for 4, you don't know. We cannot afford that much. Let's go for 100,000. And hopefully we can start repaying stuff relatively soon now. So, you. Can you please pick up the cars right here and take them to the distribution office? That should be all we need to do. And off you go. Well, this is a big moment. We have our first train operating on the railroad. Unfortunately, to make this work, we need to have... Yeah, we need to have signals on the network. Okay, stop. Don't go to the office. Stop. Okay, can you please take them to the depot instead? I don't like it, but I don't want to put signals on just yet. I want to wait until we at least have everything built until the long, you know, down slope going down into the valley. So for now, we'll just operate with a dedicated line. I don't think this will be, you know, worn down enough to start worrying about maintenance. But yeah, I think it's going to be fine. Okay, you go into the depot. Great, and let's assemble the train. So you... Oh, right. This guy. Good thing it brought it in. I guess we will assign it later. And anyways, for now, let's just have it... Yeah, we have assembled the train. You, can you please start picking up oil at the customs house? Let's have these deleted, we don't need them anymore. And sorry, no, train depot, no. Customs house, load only oil, and drop off right here. And yeah, wait for a full unload, I suppose. Sure, off you go. And now this is a proper train. Okay then, now I am not sure. I think this will fill up the refinery faster than we can use the oil. So first things first, let's pick it up. Good. And yes, we have 70 tons of oil. And it is springtime. Very good. Anyways, drop it off. And it is right here. Good. No workers. Oh, right. Can you please start moving workers into the oil refinery? There we go. Maybe it should be getting priority over the clothing industry, because clothing is... you know, yeah. What if I give it 2% in the oil refinery? So basically double the amount, then go into the clothing industry. At least hopefully. So 40, 40 and the rest. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, those worker numbers look rather healthy. So as I said, I would like to just build up a little bit of fuel for now. In fact, fuel guys, you. Can you please start picking up fuel here instead? So this is your pickup exactly for fuel. And you can empty it out, that's fine. Let's just have the pickups at the top. Good, so I can monitor it. And no, you. So now we are no longer importing fuel. That's a very big step, but we still need to export the actual production. So I think I will wait for 100 tons and then I will set the pump to be exporting. Also, what did we finish? Oh, right, this one. Yeah, this is just for the snow plows. So you guys, can you please move yourself here? And you as well. And I will buy 2 more. Do we have any better ones? Snow plows. Let me see, 12, 12 and 18. No, this is still the best one. Okay, so 2 more. And you, can you please operate as far and wide as possible, and don't worry about mud roads. That's fine. Right. Okay. Also, speaking of fuel, and you guys, yeah, you guys, can you please fill it up with some fuel? Good. Okay then. So, how are we on this one? 75. I think I will start selling fairly soon. Are we out of workers? No, we are out of oil. Okay, we are out of oil, that's very good. So we are... Oh, never mind. I completely forgot. We need to put some coal in here. That's fine. Where is the depot? Right here. Can you please get a... Yeah, a single dumper will be plenty enough for this. Let me just see. Total capacity. Yeah, let's just go for this one. Speed and... Yeah, speed is not really important for this one. I just want to make sure that, you know, we put at least a little bit of coal in there. So you are refueled. Pick up coal. Yeah, coal here and drop it off here and wait for a full unload. Okay, I don't think we will use that much coal for refueling just yet. Anyways, ooh, metallurgy is finished. Next up... let's go for prefab construction. Yeah. But maybe... Yeah, 9 professors. It's fine. What about you? You're almost finished with this one, good. So, once the first shipment of coal arrives, you should be off. So let's keep an eye on you. Speed through a little bit. And there we go. Okay, you are going for a refuel. So basically, I just want to make sure that we... you know, not importing oil faster than we can sell. So let's follow this one for 2 trips. Also, we need to borrow a little bit more. Hopefully soon we will be out of the red. So there we go. Let's keep an eye on the storage as well. So if we can use all this oil by the time this one comes back, we are golden. Maybe not. Okay, we can use it. Okay, so we are basically using the oil faster than we are buying it. So we have plenty of fuel for now. Please just let me know if you're empty so we can, you know, free it up again. But for now, sell the production. And the money should go up relatively fast now. Let's keep an eye on it. And yeah, it is going up. Obviously, as soon as we buy some oil, it will drop. But in due time, it should show a steady, you know, excess income. So that should be great. Okay, then what did we unlock? Flatbed car, that's fine. Construction finished, which was here. Very good. So theoretically, we should be able to put in the first tram station or tram stop. Let's go for it. So nobody is using this road now. Yeah, no more pedestrian traffic there, so it's fine. Let's go ahead and delete. Because, well, we might as well build it up from scratch. So first things first, a tram stop. A tram stop will go, not the larger one, the small one. This one, yes. Okay, let's just go ahead and... I was kind of hoping that it would hook up to this one, but it's fine. Alright. Can go ahead and do this basically. Okay, build. And let's put in the road. So you go there and you go there. Okay. I think we can finalize all this. Let's go ahead. Once again, high priority on all these. And there. Please let me know if this one is finished, because we definitely want to disallow workers from this one. I want all the workers to make their way to the bus station. So there we go. Okay, on this side, no pedestrians are using this piece of road at the moment. And the road vehicles have plenty of way around this place, so you know what, might as well go ahead and do it here as well. The question is, will we be able to fit it in? So delete this one, and can we squeeze in that stop? So this one, no, this one, just barely not big enough. Or, sorry, just barely too big. Yeah, this is the best we can do. Unfortunately, that means we need to rethink the footpath network around here. So yeah, tell you what, can you please go through here for a second? Finalize and high priority, and please let me know. Once this one is built, we should be able to remove this one and put in the tram stop, and then we can put this one back. That should be fine. Okay then, so how is the oil? Are we going to use all this before the train comes back? Not quite, but I think it's close enough. Okay, so now we are making enough money that I think the biggest expenditure is the loan interest. Other than that, we are very much in the green. As you can see, the sum down there is way better than it used to be. Okay, construction finished. The footpath. Ooh, that was fast. Thank you very much. Okay then. Anyways, we are making money, but for some reason it is still decreasing. Just give it some time, it's going to be fine. So anyways, we can get rid of all this. Let's put in that tram station. So here, here, and let's line it up. Yeah, there exactly. Okay, and you go there and you go there. And once again, high priority, and high priority. And we should be able to squeeze this footpath in now. Because, yeah, infrastructure is less, you know, picky about where it can go. So I put this one here. Will you be able to connect up? Not quite. What if I remove this one? Are you going to be able to fit? So if I do this... Yeah, no nodes. Oh well. Yeah, you know what? I think people will be able to get to the tram station this way, so I will build the footpath a little bit closer and just hook these up if I can. Yeah, there we go. There is one. There we go. That's one. And there's two. Okay, that and that, please. Good. And this can be medium priority, is fine. Also, yeah, you know what? Might as well have this footpath access as well. You know what? Just in case, I will check, but I am not all that hopeful. Yeah, that's not going to happen. On this side... No. That's fine. Not the end of the world. So, we are making progress on the tram line. Next up, we might as well sort out the power production for it, or the power connection for it. Let me see, where can we put it in? I mean, if we can use this one as an access point, then I suppose we might as well put the, you know, the tram trafo here. That might be okay. Any better place for it? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I think this is going to be the best place for it. Okay then, so residential area, no, sorry, road, and not trolleybus, but the tram trafo. I mean, I suppose we can put it on the road itself, but I would like to have it off the road, like here. Maybe a little bit closer. Yeah, this is the closest we can go. Okay, build it for now, and preferably with a tram connection if we can. Good, build it. Notify me if you are ready. And you as well. And once it's built, I will hook up that dirt road connection and start upgrading this section of road as well. Hopefully it will not take too long. Okay, and this one just needs some electrification, I believe. No, wait, they are upright, they are rolling the asphalt. Okay then, so how are we on the money? This year, no wait, last month and this month. So we are very much in the green, but the money is still going down, mostly because of the loan interest, I believe. Although it shouldn't offset that much. We are definitely exporting a lot, so that's fine. Also, how are we on fuel? Yeah, we are perfectly fine on fuel, so that's not a problem. Oh, right. The reason we are not making enough money is because we are filling up the oil storage. Maybe if I take off one car from this one, that might help. Well, how is the rail construction good doing these days? Actually, they are right here. Yeah, tell you what. Can you guys put in a construction crossing real quick? Build this one. And these two will be very high priority. Good. A real construction office. Once these two are built, I will put a signal, well, a couple of signals around here, and that should allow these guys to, even if they cannot build in here at the same time, they should still be able to wait around here and not get in the way of the actual, you know, delivery trains. So anyways, once this guy arrives, it will start working on that this piece. Are you going to start building the crossing next, because it is high priority? Alright, this is medium priority. No, sorry, low priority. No, high priority, please. That is what's missing for the crossing now. And construction finished. Good. Okay, so this is now done. Please, no workers in here. Only passengers and students. Tourists, if we have them, but that's not going to happen for a while now. In fact, I think for now everyone should have everything in range. Don't waste any time in the station. Just get everything you need in walking range. I will enable this later, not right now. What about this one? Yeah, this will be good fairly soon. Good. Construction finished. Great. The power supply is up and running, except it doesn't have a actual power connection. Let's sort that one out real quick, and I think we can do it like this. Okay, oh yeah, by the way, I did discover I don't know if you can call this an exploit, but first things first, let's finalize. Sorry. Yeah, so basically I did discover a small exploit, and I don't know if it's an exploit or not, but basically if you are running into a problem that, for example, these cables are on the same level, so they are, these were basically blocking the new construction. What you can do is bring the new construction as close to the point where they need to dock under, and from that point they should be able to squeeze in a very short green segment. After that you should be able to continue as usual. For example, here I did the same as well. The heating pipe is on the same level as the cables, so I brought the cables as close to the pipe as possible, and then I jumped over you know, with that exploit, and then I continued as usual. I don't know how well known this exploit is, but it is extremely useful. Anyways, unfortunately, that is pretty much it for this transformer, so if we need to have more power connections, we need to build another one. But that one can wait. High priority on the cable, good. Okay, so stop production. At this point it's fine. Construction finished. That's fine. Research, good. Can you please do the NATO pipeline connection? Basically, we need to do this every time we are building one of these connections. You know what? Yeah, let's just finish this one as quickly as possible. Let's knock this one out fast. Next up, collision, that's fine. So how is the rail construction doing? Right. Can you guys please build this crossing, and then I will start putting in the signals. No assigned construction office. Okay then. Construction office, can you please build this crossing now? Okay, it should be high priority, so it shouldn't take too long. Uh-oh. Power. Thanks for the notification. We need to take out another loan. Okay, now we are definitely making enough money to well, basically we are paying back the loans faster than we are taking them out. So what I will do is take out the maximum amount, which is 490. 480 is fine, and I will repay what we can. Okay, these should disappear at the next basically banking hours, and there we go. Lovely. Okay, now we should be back to normal. Okay, can you guys please build this one? Okay, finally. Related vehicles, so we have one of the track leaders coming in. And done. Good. So let's go ahead and start signaling this place. It has been a long time coming. Well, I think I will start at the customs house. So here, this is the station. This needs to be a double good and needs to be one way out and chain in. In case you're not familiar how this one works, I do have a signal tutorial video. It is very old and I was still using the text-to-speech engine for that one, but that one should still hold up. Basically, the big secret for signaling a railroad is to have chain signals going into a junction and normal signals going out of a junction. And rule number 3, when you are going out, you want to make sure that you have enough space between signals for at least the length of the longest train that will operate on that line. So for example, we will have the longest train at around 150 meters. So we want to have 150 meters after each of these exit signals. That's what's important. Anyways, prefab constructions are a go. Very good. Next one, I think I will go for steel cables, maybe. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go for steel cables, low priority. It's fine. Yeah, 4 professors is going to be enough. Alright, and before I go too far on the signaling, should we start building a radio station? How are we on loyalty? 38%, okay, not too bad, so I think I will wait a little bit more. Okay then. By the way, are you on the correct side? You will be eventually. So, I think it's going to be a pretty normal right-hand drive, so let's go ahead and start signaling. So once again, chain signal going into the junction on all sides. And regular signals going out, once again, on all sides. This is going to be part of the junction, so the exit signals here will be there. Okay, and this is going to be entrance to the big junction, so chain signal actually needs to go here. This way, and this one needs to go away. There we go. Okay then, basically what you want to achieve is to only have blue and orange blocks. If you have a purple block, that's too much. Basically, purple blocks mean that they are right next to another block that has a junction in it. So basically, blue blocks are a one-way in, one-way out. So basically, just a single track block. But an orange block has a junction in it. And you need to keep these clean as much as possible. That is why we have the chain signals going in, because chain signals will make sure that anyone entering these blocks will have to go all the way out, and that way they will not be able to block these places, because this place needs to be kept clean. And that is also why Having at least 150 meters on the exit block is also important, because you want to make sure that the exit block can accommodate the full length of any train that will ever come here. So 150 meters just to be on the safe side. Anyways, let's keep going. Oh, right. Ideally, you should be putting chain signals going in, so these should be mixed signals. So chain signal going in, a regular signal going out of the junction. There we go. That should be a little bit better now. Yeah, thankfully I noticed in time. And here, yeah, this is a one-way station, that's fine. Okay, now this one I am fairly certain that this is not going to be long enough for a full-length train. So this is a little bit questionable, to say the least. But I think it should be okay for the time being. Yeah, that's a big junction, but, well, it will be okay. Unfortunately, you know, trains will spend a very long time if they are going to the oil station, but it's not too bad. Okay, so every junction should be signaled at this point. All I see are blue and orange blocks, so we should be okay. And yeah, unfortunately that also means that the track layers will only be able to operate one at a time in these blocks. So that will slow down the rail construction a little bit, but not too much. Also, by the way, this one is almost finished, and low priority on this one and low priority on this one. Good. Can you please let me know when this one is finished? I want to make sure that once you are done with this one, you are not going to keep building this one. So this one as well, please. Okay then. Well, we just reached the 1 hour mark on the recording. But we did have a little bit of time lapsing in this one, so might as well continue. So how are we on this? It is filling up. That's good because, you know, we keep selling the excess. And okay, we did use quite a bit of fuel already. How are we on the finances? Right. Right now we can take out 500,000. You know what? I will wait. We should be able to build up a little bit more, and that should allow us to repay a bit more. Also, what was that? We did unlock that one. Construction finished. Okay, so that one is finished. Now automatically it will continue, but once you are done, I will basically pause and resume construction on this one, so it will get unassigned from the rail office. Or I can just do this, it's fine as well. And this one, you know what? Can you guys please build this one as fast as possible? So I can do the same for the other side of those tracks. And yeah, as I said, only one of them can operate in these blocks. Electricity problem, okay, time to take out the loan. So 500,000. Yeah, let's just go for the maximum of 440 and repay this one. Service has resumed. Good. I don't think this will be able to finish this section of track. Or maybe... Can you please finish? Thank you. Okay, so he did manage to finish. Please unassign this one. Good. Okay, so theoretically, these guys should finish building everything here and only then move on to the actual, you know, super long piece of track. Okay, construction finished, so that one is fine. How are we on food? Food is perfectly fine. Okay, before we say goodbye, let's take a look at our finances. So, let's go ahead and take a look at last year plus this year. And resource movement, yeah, sure, why not? Building fire. Guess this one should be fairly easy to fix. There we go. Okay. Bit close, but it's fine. So anyways, let me see, what are we actually selling? We are not selling crops, right? Bitumen. That's very good. But we are producing more. Oh, right, because we did fill up the storages a little bit, so that's fine as well. What else are we selling? Fuel. So, very good. We were importing quite a bit, but now we are exporting instead, so that's great. Fabrics, we are not exporting, but we are using all of that we are making, so that's great. Next up, food. Very good. We stopped importing, so that is very good news. Clothing, the same. We are not importing, we are only making it and using it and then exporting the rest. What else? I think that's all we are making right now. Yes. Okay then, resources. So let's just take a look at this year. So altogether we are actually in the green. That's very good news. But I don't think we are still making quite enough to offset the loan interests. Yeah, altogether 41,000 on the loan and only 15,000 on the actual income. So we are still paying off the loan, but all things considered, we should be in the green. So yeah, I think from now on we should be fine. Okay then, any last look? Yeah, let's take a look at the demographics as well. Right, we are running out of, well, not running out, we are completely out of living space at this point. This one is finished, this one is finished, and this one is finished. Okay, let's start upgrading this section of road next. I will take care of this one last, I think. So yeah, upgrade. And no, don't upgrade this section of road. I still want to make sure that pedestrians can walk through here. So yeah, this one is going to be fine, high priority. Please let me know if the nights are a little bit too dark for you, because on the screen it does look a little bit too dark. Anyways, yeah, I think we can upgrade this one next. That should be fine. Pedestrians can go through here. Good. And yeah, I think we can upgrade these sections now. So this one and this one are next. High priority. Oh, right. And please let me know when you are finished. And all of them, please. This one and this one as well. Okay, so what did we finish? Right. So we should be able to research OPEC now, right? Yes, we can. So theoretically, this should stabilize the oil export prices a little bit better now. So, you know what? Yeah, let's just take care of it real quick. Very high priority on the research. And this one, yeah, this is going to be fine. Okay then. So I think we did relatively okay. Technically speaking, we are in the green. The only thing is now that we are still repaying the loans, but even those are, considering those, we are still making more money than we are losing, so we should be okay. So yeah, all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.